Here are 5 sadistic things narcissists think can make them happy. The eyes of a narcissist behold a world that is starkly different from yours or mine. To them, what we find a source of delight is a mere humdrum. As for what truly piques their interest, well, that's another story for another time. However, in today's episode, divulge their fun fascinations, the 5 crazy things that amuse them. Let's dive in, shall we? Number 1. Public shaming. A game they relish and excel at playing. It's as easy as pie for them to shame and humiliate you when in a crowd. Why do they do this, you ask? Simple, because it gives them the illusion of control over you. They see themselves as being better than you and love to flaunt it. Not all narcissists are the same, but those who revel in their grandiosity take it to the next level. My father was one of them. He loved to make a show in public, validating his dominant and powerful persona. Spotting your weaknesses and mistakes is their gateway to the audience's amusement. With every snide remark, you shrink in humiliation, fueling their game to new heights. Their attacks can range from calling out your mistakes, belittling your appearance and choices, to debunking your thoughts and ideas. They are too clever to get caught because when confronted, they play it off as though it was a joke, leaving you feeling like you lack humor and cannot take a jab. And yes, this is where the shame towards yourself sets in, and the seeds of doubt bloom in your core. Number 2. Gossiping and spreading false information. A narcissist's favorite pastime is to talk behind your back while being the perfect angel in your presence, nursing a false sense of honor. They find pleasure in spreading lies, engaging in gossip, because it relieves them of their bored minds and induces pride. Incredible, I know. Their agenda is to sow seeds of discord, divide and conquer, and manipulate the narrative by tainting it with falsehoods. They will fabricate stories and exaggerate the tales to create an air of drama and fan the flames of controversy. What's worse? They might even share your secrets to undermine your credibility, all to assert their upper hand over you. Their objective is crystal clear: to label you as being crazy, unhinged, erratic, and unfit. By spreading rumors, they seek to defame you, letting anyone who listens to their tales know that you are not to be trusted, with claims being as ridiculous as your poor work performance or careless personal life. And that's not it. They are cunning enough to share sensitive information without your consent, twisting facts to fit their twisted narrative, and manipulating others into seeing you as a villain. All this while they sit back and bask in the euphoria of their power trip. It's a game of control, and they have become quite proficient at it. Their ego may be bottomless, but it's all at your expense, leaving you with a broken heart and tarnished reputation. Number 3, deliberately confusing you and making you feel like a monster. For a narcissist, there's nothing more exhilarating than to mess with your head and leave you in a state of confusion, with them holding all the power. It's a rush that excites them, leaving their ego bloated with pride and making them feel like gods. Imagine how much satisfaction they gain from knowing they're the puppeteer in this masquerade play. They plant seeds of doubt in your mind, share conflicting statements to create a train wreck of emotions, and leave you frantically attempting to piece together their words. They love to see the look of panic in your eyes, feel the weight of uncertainty bearing heavily on shoulders, as they enjoy the scene of you unraveling. They feed on your self-doubt, finding it amusing when you begin to question your worth and abilities, berating yourself for being faulty. Their mind games are worth a mention, denying statements they made earlier or undermining what they say with their actions. They will praise you with compliments, telling you how important you are, only to reduce you to a mere puppet master in the next second. All this intentional confusion and uncertainty leave you always questioning your judgment and reality. The result is that you start to see yourself as the antagonist of this story, believing that all that happened is a product of your doing. You fall into their trap, convinced that you are the monster and everything is your fault, making you more susceptible to their charm and manipulative charm. Their goal? Oh, it's simple, to keep you under their influence and control. Number 4. Cruel teasing or marking narcissists. Narcissists find joy in unleashing cruel jokes, teasing you about your insecurities and vulnerabilities and failures. And isn't it laughable that they promise to be sensitive about these topics? They allow themselves to hit where it hurts the most, taking pleasure from your pain. They leave no stones unturned, making sarcastic comments about your abilities, ridiculing your choices and beliefs. Your mistakes, fair game. You never feel safe, not even for a second, for their teasing seems to have no end. And the harm they cause is not superficial. They keep poking at your nerves till you bleed, ultimately playing games with your emotions. Their modus operandi is to target sensitive areas, tenaciously undermining your confidence and self-esteem, forcing you to question who you are or whether you belong. Quite frankly, you cannot even think of being yourself. Around them, you have to play multiple roles to gain an ounce of acceptance. Their teasing paves the way for inevitable emotional outbursts. What fun it is to see you pop like a balloon. They will keep picking at you, putting fuel on the fire, till you implode entirely, and then comes the gaslighting. They start calling you crazy for reacting, trying to convince you that you are the villain in this story. It's a game of control, and they are excellent at it, having mastered the art of manipulation. The only way to shun them is to break away from their grasp and reclaim ownership of your life. Number 5 and the last one, enjoying your physical pain or discomfort. It's baffling how some narcissists gain pleasure from witnessing your physical discomfort and pain. It leaves you in disbelief, wondering how the same person who claimed to love you a moment ago now derives joy from your misery. I recall how my mother, a cohesive narcissist, would be in agony, and my malignant narcissist father would laugh as if watching a comedy show. I was horrified because it made no sense. In fact, they will go to great lengths to create circumstances that lead to accidents or injuries, such as sabotaging your plans or withholding crucial information. It's all part of their evil game of enjoying the pain they can inflict on you through their interference. When harm comes their way, they laugh it off, thriving in the role of the cruel puppet master. Narcissists are callous beings, showing little empathy or concern for your well-being, and at times they will even mock your pain. Such behavior makes them feel superior, and it's precisely what feeds their egos and their insatiable need for power. In their eyes, your pain is their gain. They are the epitome of cruelty, seeing humor where it is unacceptable, finding entertainment in the most appalling of circumstances. It's enough to leave you feeling perplexed, lost for words. Honestly, it makes no sense that someone so malicious can exist. This episode should serve as a wake-up call, alerting you to the true nature of the narcissists lurking around you. Enough is enough. Let the healing begin.
So the conclusion in this video describes the 5 things that amuse narcissists, which include public shaming, spreading false information and gossip, deliberately confusing others, clue testing, and making others feel inferior. Narcissists realize public shaming as it gives them the illusion of control over others. They love to belittle others and make them feel inferior, calling out mistakes, belittling eversense and causes, and debunking ideas. They use gossip as a way to sow discord, divide, and conquer, and manipulate the narrative by spreading lies and exaggerating tales. Narcissists also deliberately confuse people and make them feel like monsters by playing mind games, planting seeds of doubt, and denying statements they made earlier. They enjoy cruel testing, mocking insecurities, vulnerabilities, and failures with the goal of undermining others' confidence and self-esteem. All these actions reveal narcissists' desire for power and control over others with a lack of empathy and concern for others' feelings. Their behavior causes deep emotional harm to others, leading them to question their self-worth and abilities, and leaves them vulnerable to future manipulation. It is important to recognize these traits in narcissist people and set boundaries to protect oneself from their harmful behavior. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you on the next video.